and welcome. I'm Larry and this is Dr. Loaf's Salty Box. It's the first full length video I'm going to be shooting, just showing people around the display part of my tank and what equipment's in there and the lighting. So here we go. Okay, now this is all being recorded on my Samsung S7 Edge. Now, fish-wise, what I've got in here, I've got, as you can see, a purple tang. That is a matter tang, which, although not expensive, I find is very rare in the reef hobby. Maybe I should have picked a better time to film this, as I've just scraped the glass and you can see everything floating about in there. I've got a tube anemone. They're part of my Galaxia coral, which I basically broke off and managed to save them. There's a deep sea acro, which I've just rearranged a lot of the tank, and that's been stuck there this morning. So pretty much very basic. That's all it is at the moment. A turbinera coral, is it? I believe it's called. I've had a little brown dusting problem, whether it's diatoms or cyano, I'm not sure. So it's been in the shade for a week. Try and get it all off, and hopefully can get it back to being healthy. My purple tang, love it. I don't know why. I'd never liked them before. I seen Aaron's Mike's from Aaron's Aquarium in his tank, and I thought, wow, so lovely. I went to see it at Aaron's, but he wasn't ready to let it go. It was still in his QT tank, and it's a long way to go for me to go back and pick it up. I was going that way to pick something up from somebody else there. I've got two clowns, as you can see, black and an orange, both peculiar wild. I did have until this morning a carpet anemone, which I have sold on. There is my jade wrasse, who it's the third one I've had all the time I've been reefing. But this one is the first one that's been aggressive towards others. I do have another wrasse in there. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called at the moment, but that won't let it out. I've seen it twice in a week. Yesterday, seen it, so I know it's still alive, but it doesn't let it come out. Something not a lot of people like, Xenia, but I do like it. I do like the way it floats about, and when the grasping for things, I really find that's very nice. A torch and a hammer coral, I believe it is. Again, if I'm wrong, please correct me on it. Gonipora. Most of these corals were bought off of Ultimate Reef, and somebody was closing down the tank. The Galaxia, and I think that's a Favia, brain corals, lobos. It's just my little LPS yard. There, I do have a lot of shrimp in this tank. I've got 3 fire shrimp, 4 cleaner shrimp, a sexy shrimp, and peppermint shrimp, and also a boxer crab if he's about somewhere. Now, I do feel all tanks should have a mushroom toadstool in it. I think they're very nice. Now, there you go. I have one in my tank, and it is huge. It's in with my Zoa garden, as you can see. That I've got to deal with it. Basically, it won't reproduce if I don't try and kill it. I may turn that rock round so it's not looking at me, because it's just getting bigger and bigger, but it is the only one in there at the moment. There's no others, so I'm quite willing to leave that rather than try and kill it, spore, and then the tank gets overtaken with them. I'm already not very happy with the rock and thinking about wanting to change the full rock structure, some real pure rock, I believe it's called, from ACS. GSP, a lovely green colour. You do get some which are quite dull, but I think this is a very nice colour. And now in my Zoas I've got some, I think they're just dragon eyes and you know, watermelons, things, your basic ones like that. But there are a few nicer. Try and zoom in without looking too amateur. Some orange mandarins there. Rastas, and I can't remember which way around is. I think they're rastas and that's something else, but I can't remember. There's a piece of acro there which did get some bubble algae on it. When I freshwater dipped it, it's gone white. Not very happy since then, and that was just over a week ago now. Two Duncan corals. I do just like the way that they flow. It's very nice, very calm. With the SPS, I'm really not very good. I don't know what that's called. That's an Appleberry Monty, that one there, but it's just been stuck down, so he's not too happy at this moment in time. Again, don't know what that's called, but it's quite nice. I'm going to grow that rock with some GSP on it. It's just been mounted on there, as you can see. Hopefully it's going to cover it all. That's a failed coral. Again, more SPS, don't know the name of it. Finger coral, very nice. Something else, I think it's an acro, I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's quite nice. Obviously I won't buy them I won't get them if I didn't think they were quite nice. It's a bit of a silly comment, but hey ho, never mind. Yeah, now with the light unit, what I'm doing for it, it's an basic IT2120 unit. It's only 4 foot long, and I really need something else for my 6 foot tank, which, yeah, I've not mentioned. The tank is 6 foot by 2 foot tall by by 2.5 foot wide. On there it holds about 8,500 litres. Then you've got the sump, but you take off displacement. I think it's going to be around 900 to 1,000 litres in total, or 2,500 gallons if you're watching from America. But yeah, that is my display tank. I have a Senai, which I'm waiting for my slides to come. Sorry about all the ums. My missus tells me off for saying that all the time. And I have a it's not a max spec, it's the other one, Jebo CP40. Really would like another one, but every time I get some money I end up buying some fish or something else. So hopefully I'm picking up something later today, but if I am, I'll let you see that in my next video. Hope people have watched this and enjoyed it, but there we go.